Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Psychology Eats. So, what's eating you? This camera is eating me right now. Okay. So, today I'm going to be reading a viewer question. So, the viewer is basically saying that she has been having emotional breakdowns at work. So she has cried privately in the bathroom at work, and she has also had a few breakdowns in front of her coworkers. As a result, she's been called into the office, had to speak with her supervisor because of this. And it wasn't, from what it sounds like, her supervisor wasn't very compassionate. She was more like, get yourself together. This is not the time or the place. And I agree with the supervisor. It's not. So, managing your emotions at work. Now, of course, this depends on where you work, what environment you work in. There's no details really about that. But there are some jobs that it's an emotional job. If you're in the nursing, if you're a nurse, or in the helping field, you may have some moments of being emotional. Even in those moments, I think you need to do that privately, or maybe even with a coworker that you feel like you can trust. And then you have to kind of analyze what is causing you to be upset in the workplace. Why are you crying in the workplace? So many companies and jobs have an opportunity for their employers to see someone like a psychologist, a clinician, if they're having emotional issues. Oftentimes, it's difficult to separate what has happening in your personal life once you get to work. If you're going through a difficult time at home, you're going through a divorce, or your children are giving you problems, or whatever, it's hard to separate that once you get on the job, and then something happens and you become emotionally upset and you cry at the job. This happened. I think it's happened probably to most of us. One thing I would say to do is you need to take a break. If you feel like you're becoming overwhelmed or you're getting upset, go somewhere private, go to your car, go out to lunch, go to the bathroom, take a mental health day from work. I encourage that. You don't have to be sick, physically sick, to take time away from your job. Many of us are working from home virtually, but there's still stress related to even working from home virtually. And so if you're stressed out, if you can, take the day off. Take off a mental health day and just do whatever you want to do for that time. If you want to sleep, if you want to rest, if you want to shop, if you want to work out, whatever you want to do, take your mind away from the workplace. And then you may need to consider another job. Consider another career. Maybe you thought you wanted to be a nurse, but nursing is healing, and nursing is also dealing with death. And so that part of the job, maybe it's too emotional for you. So you may want to consider another career. So that's a possibility. I think that don't make a major decision until you feel a little more stable, as far as you're not crying. You're not going to walk up to your boss in this emotional state and I quit, I'm done, I can't do it. Because, that's going to come with consequences for you financially, professionally. So I would say, talk to your immediate supervisor. Call your health insurance if you have it through your employer. Find out what's available to you as far as any mental health counseling It's important. Not only an emotional break, when I talk about emotional breakdowns, that can include anger breakdowns too. You know, you're angry, you're frustrated all the time. That's no good for the workplace either. So if you are finding it difficult to manage your emotions at your job, even if it's virtually, consider talking to somebody about it. Somebody professional that can really be unbiased, and give you some good direction and feedback on what your next step should be. So that's it for that question. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone or everyone, especially someone that you know is struggling at their job. Thank you.